Hello, I am delighted to join you and invite your partnership as we move Nazareth College forward. It truly is a pleasure to be here. It seems like it was 30 years ago that I was here on campus interacting with all of you, thinking about Nazareth College's future. That was back in December. It really was just a few months ago. But how the world has changed in that time. We have a pandemic with all of its impacts on our individual and collective lives. We have a resurgence of attention and understanding of the pernicious effects of racism in our world. We have Supreme Court rulings that have advanced human rights. And we have so much going on in our world beside that. Wow, what a time. So over the last few months, it's been a pleasure to join with the Nazareth community in thinking about this time and in preparing as best as we can for handling all of this. I am especially grateful to President Don Braveman. I am so grateful to him for allowing me to be part of this community over the last few months, to work closely with him. I have witnessed incredible work by an incredible team. Staff, faculty, senior leadership, everyone has joined together in extraordinary ways. So first and foremost, we have planned in great detail for coming back to campus in the fall in a way that is safe, in a way that is healthy, in a way that will support our students in learning. Yes, we're thinking a lot about PPE. We're thinking a lot about physical distancing. We're thinking a lot about how to redo our classrooms. Yes, we're thinking about a lot of those details. We're also being very deliberate about how our students need to learn during this time. So we are designing a curriculum that is absolutely contemporary, that engages our students in learning in a number of different ways, because our students need to be versatile in this world. As we move forward, I make 3 commitments to you. The first is a just and healthy community. The second commitment is to communication and connection. The third commitment is embracing change and choosing opportunity. So let me talk a little bit about each one. So first, we have an obligation to think about the health and welfare of everyone in our community, the Nazareth community, as well as our surrounding communities. We're called upon to be an example of caring for each other. And so we are asking everyone in our community to practice behaviors that will respect and protect the health, well-being, and the lives of people in our communities. It will include things like wearing masks when in the presence of others. It will include social distancing. It will include engaging in behavior patterns across campus that will feel awkward sometimes, but they are to protect each other. Another way that our behavior impacts one another is through our biases. And we know that we live in a society that is riddled by systemic racism. And so another part of this commitment to community is to value each life. Black lives matter. We are learning important things in our society that have been going on for decades, that have been going on for centuries. And so as we come into this time, we open our minds, we open our hearts, we open our ears, we listen to one another. We respect one another's experience, even when it's different, especially when it's different from our own. It's really an honor to join a community that is so committed, because now's the time. We have an opportunity right now to move this ball forward, and I am confident that Nazareth College will. One of the things that I'm excited to learn about is the summer READ program. And so I'd like to extend that to students and invite you to read Ibram Kendi's How to Be an Anti-Racist. And I invite you to join me in thinking about that book and discussing the ideas in that book so that we can all inform our action and our advocacy moving forward toward fall. So you'll hear from me about some opportunities to come together in some discussion groups pretty soon. Another commitment is communication and connection. We are all in this together, and to have the kind of progress we have the opportunity to make, it takes all of us working together to move toward that future. I value communication and making sure that you are all up to date on where we are and how we were moving forward. We're in an unusual time. The coronavirus planning is a work in progress, and it will be a work in progress as we move forward. So I pledge to you that we will keep you informed. There's a lot of other things going on in this community, and so our communication needs to go way beyond the coronavirus. We can't forget that we are an amazingly full community of activity and powerful learning that is happening every day. And so finding ways that we can keep each other informed of the work that we're doing is also a way that we can live this commitment of community and communication. Part of this is having opportunities to listen and learn together. And so we will also develop ways that we can come together as a community and talk about important things that are happening in our college and in our world, listening and learning. I am here, I am listening, and I am very eager to learn with you. The third commitment that I'd like to talk about today is embracing change and choosing opportunity. We are moving toward a future. We are in the driver's seat in driving toward that future. We have that opportunity to make change progress. So central to our planning will be a question about what does a just world look like? Not just for Nazareth, but the world. What does that look like? And what is Nazareth's place in that? Because Nazareth has always had a place in creating a just world. So as we look into the fall, we will be engaging in that work, and I would call upon all of you to find balance between the immediacy of the concerns of our daily lives, and they are heavy concerns. I appreciate and understand that. And at the same time, open this time and the possibility and opportunity that is in this time to be able to create progress and form the future that we want, rather than a default future happening to us. It's really powerful to me to reflect on the founding of Nazareth. And what has just been overwhelming to me, honestly, in its power, is the fact that Nazareth was founded out of the last major pandemic, the pandemic of 1918. In 1924, the college was founded out of this time of rebirth, out of this time of, again, creating progress, out of a time of great change. So we've got this. We did it before. It's how we were founded. It's in our DNA. It is who we are. And so it is for that reason, and also the incredible community that this is, that I do join with optimism, excitement, joy, and hope. I'm really excited for our work together. Say hello when you see me, mask on, and I will very much look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. Again, thank you.